Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Good evening, friends, and welcome into Delaware Hockey Night's live coverage of the 2022 Mid-Atlantic Summer Showcase from Hatfield Ice World in Colmar, Pennsylvania. We've made it to the round of 8, and First State Ice Hockey's 18AA team will take on the Igloo Jaguars from Mount Laurel, New Jersey in this quarterfinal matchup. First State 2-1-0 through preliminary play, defeated the Valley Forge Colonials, their former Delaware Valley Hockey League adversaries, 5-2 on Friday before falling 4-1 to the North Jersey Avalanche. And then they earned their quarterfinal berth by way of a 9-4 victory over the Johnstown Warriors here this morning. Igloo, on the other hand, ran the table in their divisional preliminary, beating the Delco Phantoms 8-0, beating Montclair 3-1, and then another 3-1 win today over the Nassau Lions. Andrew Sismer, number 43, in Jaguars white and green, has accounted for exactly half of their 14 goals. He has scored 7 so far this weekend. Nick Fonseca with a pair. Jordan Rilo, Evan Frugoli, and Max Kovley lighting the lamp as well for Mike Glick and Chris Francis's Igloo 18AA team. On the First State side of the red line, solid weekend so far from Nate Crosset and Matt Bellapede. Nate had 2. In the win against Johnstown this morning, he's got 4 goals on the weekend. Matt Bellapede setting the pace for First State with a hat trick. In Saturday morning action. Between the pipes, it will be Justin Mackley, the southpaw, for First State. 2-1-0 on the weekend so far with a .319 goals against average. We'll find out who his counterpart 178 feet away will be. Our officials, Dan Becker and Monty Ferguson. And it will be Nolan Bonowitz who gets the call. In net for Igloo. 1-0-0 with a 1.00 goals against average. And this first period is brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and events by visiting firststateicehockey.com. 3 15-minute periods. Matt Bellepede in to take the initial draw, flanked by Del Pizzo and Crossan. Bellepede takes aim right off the bat. Couldn't connect with Del Pizzo net front. This puck is cleared. Icing waved off. And the Jaguars set up on the offensive. Nick Fonseca lost his footing trying to run the gauntlet behind the cage. Bellepede pushes play into the neutral zone, and this is whistled offside 33 seconds in. Face-off directly in front of the Hatfield press box. This game is airing in standard definition real time as a result of, shall we say, not the strongest of internet connections here at the Hatfield Blue Rink. However, it is being recorded and will be available via tape delay in HD. Breakout pass broken up, chased down by Smith and Fiore. That battle for possession continues on. Rilo getting involved, and Andrew Sismer is pickpocketed by Nick Fiore. Here he comes trying to split defenders in a 1-on-2. Puck was kicked back into the neutral zone. Tipped back in by Colmar, it appeared. Plays whistled offside as a result. Frugoli and Bellepede take the draw just above the Igloo Jaguars blue line. Won by Bellepede. Drop pass to Logan Morady. His long shot covered up by Bonowitz, who freezes for a pause in play. Johns controls the puck off the draw. Rolls it to the near point, which is maintained by Eamon Schofield. Morady working behind the net. Trying to set up Bellepede on the doorstep, but to no avail. Long pass evades the reach of Nate Bridgers, and this will be an icing against the Jaguars. 1 minute and 42 seconds into the first of 3 15-minute periods. Winner advances to the semifinals tomorrow. Fiore across from Tate Bear in the face-off circle. Bear won the draw for the Jaguars. Play offside again as Fiore wasn't quite in time getting back to the line. Remember, automatic offside in USA Hockey Youth classifications. That was new last season. And it continues on, at least until 2025, when that rule change will be revisited, as will many others. Silverian behind the cage to Bear. Now to Campagnola. Campagnola taken down by DeLegge. Delayed penalty coming up against First State. And Danny Becker calls this a penalty shot. So DeLegge fouling Campagnola. Danny Becker ruled it was on a breakaway with a reasonable scoring chance. and that the foul was from behind. And a bench minor for unsportsmanlike conduct along with it. Campagnola versus Mackley. Now it appears we're ready to go. And the backhander is in. So Campagnola opens the scoring on the penalty shot for the Igloo Jaguars at the 2:16 mark of the first period. And to add insult to injury, it's the start of a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for First State after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the whistle. Silverian leaves it back in his zone to Kovley. This is Fonseca streaking up the right wing boards. He pinches past Fiore into the corner, where he's handled by Schofield, taken off the puck. Silverian to Kovley. They play keep away just inside the blue line. Up high to challenge is Colmar for First State. Long shot, ricocheted wide. Battle for the rebound, migrates out to the point. Our view here just a little bit obscured, not so severely as on the gray rink this morning. Nearing the completion. I'm going to say just beyond the completion, rather, of the third minute. And another goal, this on the power play for the Jags. And Nick Fonseca strikes on the power play at the 3:13 mark. Two quick Jaguar goals. Nate Crossan takes aim on the fast break in to Igloo territory. Del Pizzo couldn't get a clean shot away. Turner pushed back into neutral territory by Bridgers. Ultimately lost the zone. Bellapede and Frigoli scrap for the puck. Frigoli advances it now to Kovley. Taken from him. Rather, that was Aaron McGarvey holding the right point. Gutowski tried to hit Frigoli with a breakout pass. Missed his man briefly, but quickly offered support to the play. The Jaguars able to drive forward again. We're just past the 4-minute mark now of the first period. A penalty shot and then a power play goal have given Igloo the early advantage. Matt Bellapede trying to carry this team on his shoulders, draws a delayed penalty. Net front chance from Colmar trickles wide, and the whistle of Dan Becker sounds upon the Jaguars gaining possession and control. Matthew Cratchwell ruled guilty of interference at 4:33. So First State will set up on the Colonial Motors power play for the first time tonight and try to get one back. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Fiore, the face-off man, flanked by Colmar and Pacitti. Ford and Turner complete the 5. Turner holds the point, lobs one in from long range into the glove of Bonowitz, who holds for the stoppage 9 seconds into this power play. The Pixford team camera robot was a healthy scratch from tonight's game. So yours truly flying solo, trying to manage double duty here and bring you the game in pictures and words simultaneously. Pacitti's shot into Bonowitz's pads. Colmar unable to finish on the rebound chance. Ford to Fiore, through the slot beyond the reach of Colmar. Holding the right point is Turner. Turner gets it back, protecting the zone after a failed Gavin Johns clearing attempt. 9.5 minutes to go in the first period. Half the penalty to Cratchwell has expired. Fiore working the perimeter of the zone, saw the puck poke checked away from him out as far as the First State blue line, where Caleb Turner recovers. Turner's stonewalled by Bridgers at center. Puck lay loose over the center's stripe. Now it's backhanded in to the First State zone by Sismer. Quick passing from First State enables them to regain territory quickly, and Eamon Schofield works his way in over the Igloo blue line. Crossan tries to dig the puck free out of a congested slot. Now it's knocked loose. Schofield can't chase it down, fanned on by Del Pizzo, and pushed clear up the near wall by Bridgers, but this will be an icing. Delaware Hockey Night is presented by Heather Ray Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Heather specializes in personal injury and workers' compensation and is available for consultation at 302-565-6132. That's 302-565-6132. 12 seconds left on the power play. Bellepede, Del Pizzo in the slot, wobbles a shot from 30 feet wide of the far post. Rilo tries to work it free. Penalty has expired. Another net front feed, this time from Bellepede, but beyond the reach of Nate Crossan. Ford, long range from the right point, glances off Bonowitz's pads. Battle for the rebound develops at the near half wall, and now it's shoveled free by Frugoli for the Igloo Jaguars. Floated in by McGarvey after a cross-ice breakout pass, and Justin Mackley covers up for the stoppage with 8 minutes and a couple ticks left in the first period. 2-0 the score, Igloo leading First State, courtesy those early goals. The Campagnola penalty shot, and the Nick Fonseca net front redirect on the power play. Fiore nearly took the puck away from Bear but couldn't handle it cleanly. Campagnola tried to press further on, but to no avail. Morady protects off a failed Igloo breakout. Gutowski driven into the near boards. Advances the puck to Campagnola. On further it goes. To the point where our view is obscured of play. Craning the neck out the window here at Hatfield. A two-a-side scrum for the puck developed with Fonseca at the middle of it. Here comes Bellepede one-on-one. Tried to deke past the other 11. Connor Gutowski, the back-checking Jaguar, but lost the puck right between the tops of the circles. Bellepede chases it back down. Triple teamed in the far corner is he. Fanning on the puck trying to clear it was Fonseca, but Bellepede stays with the play. Now Fonseca takes it away, kisses it off the far glass, back as far as center. First State regroups, and Schofield leads the secondary charge. His long shot is met by a stick save from Bonowitz. And the rebound is contested hotly in the far corner. Two First Staters, two Jaguars vying for the vulcanized rubber. Caleb Elatar took aim from the left dot. Not a particularly strong shot, nor an accurate one. And the Jaguars continue to keep First State scoreless as we reach the 9-minute mark of the first period. Bellepede logging loads of ice time early on. First State working with only a dozen skaters. Michael Massey scratched sick from tonight's game. And Owen Fennessy was not available for the earlier game today. Crossan bulldozes in. Gets the puck back from Colmar in the slot, but the give and go was broken up by Sammy Silverian, and a puck out of play. Gives us a pause with 5.5 minutes to go in the first. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight, friends. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Friends, if for whatever reason our connection here lapses, this game will be uploaded in high definition upon its completion. Face-off marked directly in front of the First State bench with 5:22 to go in the first period. Igloo Jaguars with a 2-0 lead. Fiore and Frugoli square off at the dot. Bridgers dumps the puck in over the First State blue line, cleared out by Turner. Pushed by Fiore in over the Jaguars stripe, controlled there by Johns. And wobbled up the far boards deep into the First State zone. McGarvey backhand. Puck was stopped on the crease, and Mackley had to lunge to cover it up. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in Claymont, Delaware, not far from Fred Rust Arena, the Patriot Ice Center, the Skating Club of Wilmington, or Iceworks. Can cater your next group event offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or if you'd like to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Another frozen puck under the Mackley glove with 4:29 to go in the opening period of a 2-0 hockey game. Igloo Jaguars, after outpacing their divisional competition 14-2. Up 2-0 here over First State. Fonseca tried to track down a loose puck right in front of the blue paint, couldn't get a shot away. And Brody Ford clears one into the netting for a stoppage with 4:12 in the first. But another D-zone faceoff coming up for First State. Tate Bear joined by Matt Bellepede. Bear wins the draw. Silverian protects the zone at the left point. Gets the puck in deep again. Puck battle develops in the near corner of the First State zone. Fonseca to Campagnola. To the left point, Silverian. Lets a shot go from long range. It clears the crossbar, rings off the backboards. Thrown in by Gutowski from the near half wall, but off its target just the same. Fonseca challenged by Bellepede, who plays the body below the goal. Ford offering resistance as well. Centered to Campagnola in the slot, but he, under two-ply pressure, couldn't get a clean shot away either. Centering feed broken up by Eamon Schofield. He stick handles out of traffic as far as the blue line. Race on for the puck deep in the Igloo territory. And that race was won by Selverian over Logan Morady, who also serves as a Salesianum teammate of Schofield. Plenty of Salesianum action on tap during the Delaware Hockey Night regular season here in 2022-23. Full broadcast schedule will be available in probably the middle of next week at dehockeynight.com. We've entered the antepenultimate minute of the first period. And this will be an icing against the Jags. .244 remaining in period number one. Nick Fiore flanked by Colmar and Elatar on the draw across from Alexander Smith. Stretch pass to Rilo all alone. Kick save and a beauty by Justin Mackley off his left pad. Rilo looking for a third. Took aim from close, but the net is dislodged behind Justin Mackley with 2:27 to go in the first. The dislodging ruled the fault of an Igloo player, so the faceoff comes outside the First State blue line. Antonio DeLeggi slams the puck clear, but gives it away to Cratchwell, who faces Colmar forechecking pressure in an attempt to clear the puck out of the Igloo zone. He does. It's steadied by Mackley at the other end after icing was waved off. Breakout pass broken up by Cratchwell, who's straddling the center line, turns it back in behind the First State goal. Down to the final 2 minutes of the first period. Igloo 2, First State 0. 3-on-2 this attack. Fiore bobs and weaves his way through traffic, tries to set up Colmar net front. Puck sails beyond his reach, and McGarvey brings it back at a neutral ice. Intercepted by Brody Ford. Ford chips it beyond the reach of Bridgers. Is bodied off the biscuit by Selverian after trying to circle behind the net. And the Jaguars clear. Bellepede on the re-entry. Drop pass to Del Pizzo. Given away to Johns. Ford overpowered at the point. We've reached the final minute of play in the first period. And First State are back on the attack. Schofield connects with Crossan. Drop pass to Bellepede, broken up by Bridgers. Icing waved off. Bear wins the race for the puck, but is immediately plastered with a Schofield hip check behind the goal. And Bellepede leads a 1-on-2 the other direction. Bellepede splits the wickets, shoots, but Gutowski angled him far enough toward the near corner to disrupt the shot. The City holds the zone at the right point. Crossan tries to set up Bellepede again. Final 15 seconds of the first period. This puck thrown toward the cage again by Bellepede as his momentum carried him to the corner. Crossan at the center of the battle for it. Lunging and losing his footing was Fonseca. Ford with a slap shot from high in the zone. And now the horn sounds to officially signal the end of the first period through 15 minutes of play. The Igloo Jaguars lead 2-0 over First State. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Welcome back to Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long. Through one. The Igloo Jaguars build up a 2-0 lead. CJ Campagnola on a penalty shot. Moretti scores! The Mars man off the rebound puts First State on the board. And the Jaguars' lead is cut in half. Took only 40 seconds in the second period, too. Bonowitz had committed to the far post. And Logan Moretti. Right place, right time. Looming net front to bang home the rebound and make this a 2-1 hockey game. Shot from Smith sails wide. Contested puck low in the zone. Knocked forward, now carried up ice by Bellepede under duress, leaves it to Elatar. He was angled to the far corner by Sismer. Either a hand pass or a glove closed on the puck. Danny Becker's going to rule this a hand pass. So the faceoff comes back into Igloo's defensive zone. Cratchwell lining up at the wing. Fiore and Frugoli will meet at the dot. Del Pizzo leaves the puck to DeLeggi at the left point. A two-a-side scrum develops at the half wall. Crossan and Fiore together bulldoze through. Had the appearance of one of those gatherings in Australian rules football momentarily. But to see Monty Ferguson in a white top hat and raincoat signaling goals with flags, well, that's a visual that we'll have to wait for another day. I highly doubt we'll get our wish. Play offside after Turner failed to protect the zone, as he was behind the dots when he let the puck go back in to Igloo territory. The ensuing face-off will take place at center. If you're like me, healthy living is important. The Delaware trash can cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com today to schedule your first cleaning. Another halt in the action. This is a violation committed by Igloo. We didn't see exactly what it was, but it gave First State an attacking zone draw. Schofield hustles back to break up a 2-on-1, and he does, slowing up Campagnola's attempt for a cross-slot pass. Gutowski's drawn back into the neutral zone. He stick handles to gain space from Moretti. Selverian works the puck up the right wing boards beyond Campagnola's reach. Schofield holding the near corner. Can't cleanly play it out. And the whistle sounds after the puck ends up in the netting out of play. 11:35 to go in the second period of what's now a 2-1 hockey game thanks to the Logan Moretti goal 40 seconds into the second. Fiore and Smith take the face-off. Puck thrown in from the top of the circle appeared to be Sismer looking for his 8th goal of the weekend. But Mackley freezes for the stoppage. Johns fails to protect the right point off the draw, which was won by First State. The Elatar counterattack is called back as DeLegge was still in the zone. Rather, DeLegge was allowed to be in his own zone. The offside was against the Jaguars failing to get back in position. Sometimes you can only split the brain so many ways, but we press on. This an icing against First State, and the face-off will occur to the right of Justin Mackley. Frugoli and Bellepede in the circle. Turner controls the puck off the draw, plays it to Del Pizzo. Around behind the net, Del Pizzo double-teamed at the half wall, overpowered for the puck, and DeLegge comes away with it. DeLegge with space up the left wing boards, tries to carry this one coast to coast. The defensive reinforcements come in. Just as that occurs, he lets a shot go from the top of the left circle. Frozen by Bonowitz, and that'll set up an attacking zone draw for First State. Crossan, Bellepede, and Del Pizzo now joined by Ford and Schofield at the blue line. Meanwhile, Bear lines up for the Jaguars. A Garden State menagerie, if you will. Bellepede for the equalizer, wide of the post. One-timer from center point, just missed by about 8 inches. Bellepede emerges from the pack with the puck, but he's tripped on his way to clear sailing. Monty Ferguson's going to rule this a hook. And First State will go to the Colonial Motors power play. Nick Fonseca off to field 2 minutes of shame. And Del Pizzo wins the attacking zone draw. Shot from Turner into the Bonowitz glove. 7 seconds off the penalty clock. Zone cleared, 2-on-1. Sismer fed the puck from Bridgers. Shot wide of the near post, or the far post rather. And it rang off the boards behind Mackley. Bridgers will be the lone forechecker as Bellepede surveys his options. Tries to stretch the puck to Del Pizzo. That pass intercepted by Cratchwell. Bellepede steals, accelerates up the left wing boards. Here's a 2-on-2, Bellepede and Crossan. Bridgers keeps Bellepede pinched to the wall. He circles behind the goal, looking for another option to set up the offense. And after skating the perimeter of the zone, he drops it back to Brody Ford. Shot from Turner. Blocked down net front. Crossan couldn't maintain the rebound cleanly. Turner again, challenged by Sismer. Failed to connect with Ford at the top of the zone. And the First Staters are forced to regroup in neutral territory. Bridgers to Sismer. Give and go. Shot. Mackley got a piece of it, deflecting that puck over the crossbar. So it stays a 2-1 game. 38 seconds to go on this first state power play. Ford splits the wickets of Johns. Tried to chase the puck down at the top of the crease, but it was swatted away by Nolan Bonowitz, who's now saved 12 of 13 shots on the evening. Danny Becker marking this face-off in Jaguars territory after a long offside pass. 8:46 to go in the second period. Half a minute left on the first state power play as they look for the equalizer. Elatar working the line. Shot blocked in a congested slot. It appeared to be by Smith. Morady across to Fiore. Fiore follows his own shot, got his own rebound, couldn't put one back as that low slot got awfully congested in a hurry. Final 5 seconds of the power play. This puck cleared by Gavin Johns. Elatar brings it down at his own blue line. Morady checked off the puck as he advances it further to Johnny Pacitti. Trailing the play was Elatar as the penalty expired. And Igloo back to full strength while First State tries to maintain their momentum after cutting the Igloo lead in half. Fiore and Rilo scrap for the puck just above the blue line. First State on the re-entry. No, it's called offside. With 7:50 to go in the second period of a 2-1 hockey game. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build lasting relationships with your clientele. Puck caroms behind the Igloo goal. Del Pizzo threw it into a sea of white and green. The Jaguars charge up ice again. Puck was loose in front. After Bear and McGarvey failed to connect. Mackley with a poke check denying Rilo. Here's Brody Ford, surrounded by Jaguars from all sides, muscling his way to the blue line. Monty Ferguson whistles play offside to the objections of the First State faithful. And now Monty giving the evil eye to the First State fans in attendance. A stern be careful from the native of Montreal. And First State driven back into their own zone, working to regroup now. Jeff Colmary's shot from downtown cleared the crossbar. Rebound controlled by Fonseca. Breakout intercepted by DeLegge and walked back in up the left side. Long shot from high in the zone, gathered in and covered up by Bonowitz for a pause in play with 6:20 to go in the second period. Igloo up 2-1 over First State, and an attacking zone faceoff awaiting the boys in blue. Up the middle comes Andrew Sismer. Angle to the corner. The shot came away from an awkward angle. Sismer again, after Mackley denied him a first time, missed from the top hash mark of the right circle the second time round. Trying to dig the puck free. Evan Frigoli maintains the Igloo momentum, and he crashes in for a backhander to make this 3-1 Jags. Frigoli staying with the play. Gets his second of the weekend. And he connects top shelf now to make this 3-1. When it comes to connectivity, you play the hand you're dealt. Smith's shot was wide. And a first state icing will pin them back in their zone again with 4:59 to go in the second period of this 3-1 hockey game. Operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal, First State Ice Hockey is the new leader for youth hockey player development in and around Delaware. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and summer tournament teams at firststateicehockey.com. Bear across from Fiore in the face-off circle. Unable to set anything up for a fourth. Quick shot from Crossan off of Fiore's setup. Covered by Bonowitz, and the extracurriculars start up as First State records their 16th shot of the game. Ferguson intervenes. Players break up of their own volition. And the ensuing face-off will take place at Bonowitz's left. Bellepede wins the face-off. Eamon Schofield sets up a long shot. Stick saved by Bonowitz. Campagnola heads a 2-on-2 together with Bear. Centering pass in the slot evades the reach of Bear. He's challenged by Elatar at the dot at the near circle, and we'll see what Danny Becker signaled here. Appeared to be a puck out of play off a Jaguar stick. This puck rolled in behind the First State goal. Schofield attempting to play it on Ford. Works it free to Bellepede on further beyond the reach of Elatar, absorbing a check. It is controlled by Gutowski behind the Jaguars' goal, but his breakout foiled at the left point by Brody Ford, doing well to keep the zone airtight. His First State team down 3-1 to the Igloo Jaguars. And Bellepede trying to get one back, marked in the high slot, couldn't get a clean shot away. Gutowski clears. Schofield volleys the puck back from center. Steadied by Bonowitz. This launched clear, no icing. Bridgers in the battle in the corner. Now found space for goalie, overpowered at the point by Fiore. Ford up the middle. Could not cleanly connect with Johnny Pacitti. Final 3 minutes of the second period. A 3-1 lead for Igloo, and the puck covered by Justin Mackley results in a stoppage and a D-zone face-off for First State. Zone held by Salvarian, but only briefly so before First State counters. Drop pass to Turner. Shot kicked away by Rilo into the near corner, where a two-a-side battle for the puck developed. Smith carried the puck from end to end, but was slowed up at the near dot of the First State zone. Long Turner shot tipped aside by Bonowitz and subsequently cleared. There's the fourth. For the Jags. Fonseca's second of the game. Coming with 1:53 to go in the second. Bellepede takes aim, he gets one right back. Off the centering pass, lets a laser go from 30 feet, and it's now 4-2. "21 seconds later. Matt Bellepede's now got 4 on the weekend. Jaguars ruled offside. Ferguson spots the face-off at center. 1:14 to go in the second period of a 4-2 hockey game. First State in 28 and a half minutes has equaled the combined scoring of Igloo's 3 preliminary opponents. Ford looking for a third. Winds up from just above the blue line. His shot ends up in Bonowitz's glove. And we're down to the final 55 seconds of the second period. Fiore in for the attacking zone draw. And he'll be flanked by Elatar and Colmar. Schofield holds the zone, long shot tipped wide of the far post. Two-a-side battle for the puck develops directly behind the Igloo goal. Brought free by Nick Fiore, but he's marked in the far corner by Smith. Colmar tries to set up Schofield at the point. That puck taken away by Jordan Rilo. 2-on-2 the other way. Mackley steadies. Pass to Smith results in an errant shot. Final 17 seconds of the period. Skirmish develops in the near corner of the First State zone, and out come the First Staters. Pressing play back to center before Johns. Bothered by Colmar. Dumps it back in over the First State line. Elatar, final second. Time ran out before he could generate one last chance. 2 periods in the books. Jaguars 4, First State 2. This is Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather Ray Long. Partner with Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers.
Satisfy every purpose and budget. Find your next vehicle at one of 3 convenient locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions, including writing and editing services, web and graphic design, social media management, multimedia production, consultation, and more to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele. Learn more at 412communications.com.
Third period upon us here on Delaware Hockey Nights. Coverage of the Mid-Atlantic Summer Showcase from Hatfield Ice World in Colmar, Pennsylvania. Through two periods, the Igloo Jaguars have built up a 4-2 lead over First State in this 18AA quarterfinal matchup. Bellepede and Morady with the First State goals, and Bellepede heads a 2-on-2 to start the third. Net front setup to Morady, to no avail. DeLegge's shot was blocked wide. The puck deflected over the glass and out of play. 23 seconds into the third period. Sponsorship opportunities are available for the upcoming 2022-23 DHN broadcast season. Email James at 412communications.com to learn more. Turner, hassled by Kovley in the far corner, separated from the puck. Max Kovley chips it off the near boards. And this one is launched free by Campagnola, the first Igloo scorer of this contest. Fonseca's got two, Frugoli's got one. Pass up the middle, Tate Bear breakaway, shot, there's one for the thumb for the Jags. Breakaway up the middle from Tate Bear a minute into the third period. Gives Igloo a 5-2 lead. Crossan Del Pizzo through the slot. Double team, got his own rebound. Backhand was wide after he chased it down. This is Ford. Tries to send a home run pass to Crossan up the middle. But the puck sailed past everyone in the neutral zone. Icing waved off. Now chased down by Fiore. Shot from the far corner. Covered by Bonowitz for a break in the action again. This with 100 seconds gone in the third period of a 5-2 game. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Rich Road in Claymont, Delaware is open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or if you'd like to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Ford behind the net. Foiled by Kovley, maintaining the zone. Elatar takes the puck away. Ford to Bellepede up the left wing boards, and in comes the First State leading scorer this weekend, Matt Bellepede. Joint leading scorer, I should say. He's got 4 goals, and so too does Nate Crossan. Bellapede's 3 assists, though, give him 7 points on the weekend. Ford turns up the forechecking heat on Kovley. Kovley surveys his options, carries the puck to the top of the circle, throws it off the far boards, race on for it. Bridgers beat Mackley, who dove out of position to try to swat the puck out of harm's way. And that aggressive play from the First State netminder ended up biting him in the rear end. As the net was left wide open for the Jaguars to score their 6th. Fonseca bodied down by Turner. Vying for the puck. It's thrown in from the near half wall. Saved by Mackley, who stays close to home this time. Pacitti checked off the biscuit. Walked in by Morady. He tries to split Johns, and Bear taken off his feet. Puck ends up in the far corner of the Jaguar zone. Fonseca hassled by Turner. Muscles his way just over the line. Turner gets the puck back. Tips it off the toe of his backhand back over the line. Battle for it develops just inside the Igloo stripe. Campagnola bulldozes just beyond center before dumping the puck the rest of the way and behind the First State goal. 4 minutes nearly gone here in the third period. 6-2 the score in favor of the Igloo Jaguars, who ran the table in preliminary play. First State, second in their division, were 2-1 in preliminary action. Mackley steadies. Rilo leveled behind the cage. Stays with the puck as it comes out to the near half wall. The feed through the slot sails back beyond center before Gutowski turns it back the other way. Smith dropped back to Sismer. Smith's long shot held onto by Mackley for a pause in play with 10-11 to go in regulation. Igloo up 6-2 over First State. We'll take a moment now to tell you that Delaware Hockey Night will present full season coverage of University of Delaware hockey, of course, here in 22-23, along with Salesianum, and partial season coverage once again of Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Youth hockey all season long. A full broadcast schedule will be published at dehockeynight.com in the coming days. First State wondering why offside was called after they played the puck back into their own zone. Dan Becker giving the explanation. Face-off just above the line goes the way of the Jags. Schofield fails to break out cleanly as holding the point was Nate Bridgers. Bridgers back in up the right wall. Dumps the puck to the corner where Schofield converges with him. Schofield absorbs a check behind his own net. From the forechecking Aaron McGarvey, and now comes Caleb Elatar. Elatar and Colmar in a 2-on-4. Slowed up at the tops of the circles. Schofield bodied into the near corner of his own zone. Bellapede offering some aid, but McGarvey wreaking enough havoc to stunt First State's chances of breaking out. The Fonseca shot was handled easily by Justin Mackley this time. Rebound sees a pile of players collapse behind Mackley's right shoulder. And the First Staters again clear with just over 8.5 minutes to go. Intentional offside ruled. Not one we see too terribly often. But 'twas indeed the case. Turner holding the right point, floats the puck in deep. Fiore works below the goal. Wobbles one across. Johns intercepts, carries to center, and rolls it behind the First State goal with 8 and change to go. First State need 4 to tie. 5 to win. Campagnola takes aim from point-blank range. His wrister goes over the crossbar. Turner can't track down the rebound. And after Logan Morady was driven into the far boards. His First Staters will go on the Colonial Motors power play. Fonseca gets his second penalty of the game, roughing the call from Monsieur Ferguson. And Bellapede lines up for the draw. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Turner and Coveley were in the foot race for the puck to the corner. Del Pizzo barely protects the zone center point, but ultimately his efforts were countered. Crossan couldn't chase the puck down at the top of the crease. Selverian swats it up the near boards where it's tied up just in front of the Igloo bench. Igloo assistant coach Chris Francis, a dear friend of the Delaware Hockey Night crew. Always good to cross paths with Chris, longtime coach at Kingsway Regional. Moving on now to coach Springfield High School in the Philadelphia suburbs for the upcoming season, along with his work with Newman University's club team. Puck frozen by Bonowitz with 6:21 to go. As Del Pizzo and Crossan crash the net. Now the second wave comes on for First State. Pasiti, Fiore, and Colmar. Centering pass from the corner, nobody home. Scrum for the puck developed in the near corner to his side. Centered to no avail. Johns worked it forward to Frigoli. And the puck caught and held on to by Mackley. Brings us a stoppage with 5:55 to go in the third, and Igloo back to full strength. Colonial Motors is celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry in Central Delaware, and they feature a vast array of pre-owned cars, perfect for every purpose and budget. Visit their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations, Townsend, Smyrna, and Camden, or browse their inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. Colmar centering pass intercepted. Campagnola races up the right wing boards, drops this one back to Tate Bear. Shot through the slot, wide, ends up in the near corner. As you can see our layout here at Hatfield, well, we have a much wider window to work with on the blue rink than the gray. We still lose action in the corners. Crossan leaves it to Ford at the right point. Puck dumped in deep. Selverian plays it out. Here comes Rilo crashing in. Hassel just upon gaining the first state blue line. Bellepede, Del Pizzo the other way. There's the give and go to gain the zone, but it was chipped off Bellepede's stick back into neutral ice. Crossan on the re-entry. Throws the puck across off the far boards. Bellepede couldn't chase it down. Volleyed out by Cogley. Ford tries to ricochet it ahead to Crossan in neutral ice, but to no avail as we come to the final 4 minutes and 20 seconds of the contest. 6-2 this Igloo lead. First State with their work cut out for them after giving up two early in the third. Ford back to Schofield. Carried on now by Brody Ford up the right wing boards. This puck thrown in net front. Turned aside by Bonowitz. Back the other way came Sismer. Dumped in behind where Schofield played it below the goal to the near corner, but not out. The long shot from Gavin Johns was caught by Mackley and held on to with 3.5 minutes to go. At the conclusion of this game, we encourage you to stick around for Sid's 3 Stars of the Game presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. And we're glad to have them on board with us all season long on Delaware Hockey Night. Long shot from Selverian was foiled by the lefty Justin Mackley. Here come the Jags again, trying to pad their lead further as we have squarely entered the antepenultimate minute of this game. First State ruled offside with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. The Ford breakout intercepted over center by Campagnola. Campagnola double teamed in the corner near his side, leaves the puck to Fonseca. DeLegge engages Fonseca, who's now tied up off the play with Bellepede. And Bellepede takes a couple swings at Fonseca as they exchange more than a few pleasantries well off the play. We don't see that from Matt too often. We heard Matt say that Fonseca was holding on to his arm. We'll see what's meted out here. matching roughing Miners with 2:06 to go. And with that being Fonseca's third, according to tournament rules, he's done for the day. So last play face-off with the coincidental Miners ends up to the right of Justin Mackley. Smith fields a touch pass from Sismer, enters the first state zone. Cratchwell with space, top of the right circle, now angled to the corner by Pacitti. Cross-ice feed finds Gutowski. A lot of good east-west passing from Igloo, trying to outskate first state, something few teams have been able to do this weekend. Gutowski's breakout to Rilo, nearly intercepted by Del Pizzo. Ford recovers the puck just beyond center, leaves it to Fiore. Crossan couldn't reach for it with his backhand to knock it out of the reach of Rilo. The play does migrate back into the Igloo zone as we come to the final minute. Puck tip, Dan Becker says no icing. Crossan couldn't set up Fiore on a fast break attack. McGarvey beneath us. To Sismer, taken away by Ford. Brody Ford circles behind the first state zone, throws the puck up ice, turned back by Selverian, patrolling the Igloo blue line. Final 25 seconds of play. Del Pizzo, taken off the puck by Kovley. Crossan tries to bring it back down just shy of center, but Frugoli presses play as far as the red line. Final 5 seconds, and the Igloo Jaguars will secure a 6-2 win over First State to advance to the round of 4. Do stick around for the Sid's 3 stars of the game. We'll have those for you as the teams meet for the traditional handshake cue. Igloo Jaguars improved to 4-0-0. In weekend competition, Nick Fonseca, the number 1 star, scoring 2 goals. Nolan Bonowitz, with a 21 save effort between the pipes, takes 2nd star honors. And Evan Frugoli completes the trio of Jaguars, earning the game's MVP statuses by way of a goal himself. So once again, the final score from Hatfield. Igloo Jaguars 6, First State Hockey 2. And that will conclude our coverage of the Mid-Atlantic Summer Showcase from Hatfield. For the entire DHN crew, James Witherite thanking you for your company all weekend long. And our 22-23 broadcast schedule will be made available in the coming days at DEHockeyNight.com. Thank you all for joining us, and a most pleasant good night to you all.